It was one of the worst processes of my life. I kid you not. So imagine this. You grow up a hardcore Knicks fan. You watch the Ewing Knicks with John Starks and Charles Oakley and Anthony Mason go to war with the Jordan Knicks. Like 92, 93, 94, they make it to the finals and then lose, which was terrible. And then, you know, they stay competitive. They come back to the finals in 99 with Sprewell and Houston and Camby and the whole gang. Huge part of my life. Huge part of my life. And then eventually you just feel like you're like in an abusive relationship because the Knicks just have so much mismanagement. And I'm just gonna list a bunch of names for you.
Okay, I love it. Name names.
No, listen to this.
At these people.
Isaiah Thomas, Eddie Curry, Mike Sweetney, Frank Williams, Antonio McDyess, Keith Van Horn, Shandon Anderson, Glenn Rice, like all became Knicks during this strange era. And then the team just gets worse and worse steadily. And then we have, you know, the sexual harassment, the Anutra Brown Sanders, and you're like, oh man, this team is just so hard to like. Stephon Marbury. The team Larry Brown, the team just becomes so dysfunctional where you're like, it's like a train wreck. And then you have Jeremy Lin come on the scene and he's like this ray of light. You're like, this is the most fun I've had in ages, like 8-game undefeated streak, like the rest of it. And then at the end of that season, they dump him, theoretically to save money after they've given multi-gajillion-dollar contracts to like Jerome James and like these like freaking randos. And so it was after like years of just getting like, feeling like I was just getting beaten with a club to just say like, you know what, enough is enough. Like I can't give this team my money, my time, my attention. And so I have to say losing my Knicks fandom was one of like I still miss it to this day because when you have like an unreserved sports loyalty as a big part of your life, it's the greatest. Like, you know, you just like can just like get engrossed in it and watch games with your friends. And so losing that, breaking up with that team was like losing a loved one. And I'm still in many ways like looking for a new relationship. And like I tried to fall in love with the Nets. And it's hard to fall in love with a new team, you know? Like you follow one team since you were a kid. But I will say I don't regret breaking up with the Knicks because, man, they've been terrible in these recent years. And this newest iteration, I said that this is like the darkest time I can remember because they don't seem to have any coherent plan or direction. They you know, it's like you rebuild, I get it. You compete, I get it. But what they're doing right now is like neither. It's so weird.